So obviously there's still the debate of power-ups, no power-ups. What's going on? Well, hopefully we find out on Thursday. We got safeties today looking at their MUT ratings, and we have a patch for Madden 20. We do just sort of patch notes, basically taking feedback from the beta here. And I want to cover a couple pretty important things here. If you guys want to look it up, it's obviously on the gridiron notes. It's going to be a little hard to see on the screen here. Main thing, leave coverage and reaction the same. You say yes, that's basically what they were doing. Get it, got it, good. Play awareness. And in play awareness, they have a couple things here. Logic added so defensive backs playing linebackers have a slower reaction time to the run game. Again, that's a fine change. I would have loved another bullet point that said linebackers will now animate as according, but that's not in there. So instead of they're making safeties play worse at linebacker and run coverage. Linebackers will play better against the run, but safeties will play better against the pass. So they're trying to introduce a balance here, but I still believe that linebackers should be able to animate. Call me crazy. Have you ever seen a linebacker jump? I have. They're massively athletic. Next thing, real important, remove the ability to hot route tight ends to pass block when in a 2-point wide receiver stance, aka in gun bunch. So they're saying if you max protect and bunch, tight end will no longer block. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Adjusted the corner route in bunch formations and corner hot route in Hot Route Master and Slot Apprentice to align with other corner routes throughout the playbooks. I think this is a bad change, right? I think that it's basically saying we're going to make all the corner routes the kind of like the bad ones. We don't want the bad ones. We want the good ones. Let every playbook, every formation have the good corner routes. But hey, what do I know? And then made improvements to man coverage versus bunch formations. Again, they're trying to nerf bunch. And again, I have no problem with them trying to nerf bunch. It's been a problem for a long time, right? They talk about sheds and some of this other stuff in here. Height coming more into play on aggressive catches and all that. Again, some pretty standard stuff. And without being able to play the game and have hands on, how do you really know how this is going to work? But I've seen some positive comments and I've seen some negative comments based on all this. Again, I'm just saying this is what's happening. Until I play the game, I do not know. But talk about safeties today. Jeremy Chin comes in at an 84 overall with 84 speed. This card gonna be on a lot of teams. 6'2", 84 speed. You're gonna be there. J-Ron Curse, one of the top 10 safeties in the league now. Derwin James, again, another card you'll probably see on quite a few teams, I would imagine. Bigger, 84 speed, better zone coverage. You can do what you want with him, right? Justin Simmons, not as big, same speed. A lot of these cards are very, very similar, and that's what we noticed with the running backs as well. MUT cards seem to be similar. There's not a massive difference. Jordan Poyer probably won't be used on a lot of teams. Harrison Smith, 83 speed on an 84 overall is probably the highest he's ever gonna have. Speed to overall ratio, pretty crazy. That's not bad for him overall. Kevin Byrd gets the 88 overall. Now you may not really understand who Kevin Byrd is, and that's totally okay. Kevin Byrd is a great safety who has been absolutely trashed by his MUT ratings over the years. Gets good cards, they're not usable. This one's still 88 overall, 85 speed. Okay, but the 88 zone coverage here could actually really play. Again, he is the fastest safety we have seen thus far. Outside of that Cam Chancellor, he may be really good. I'm gonna say this, he may be really good. You may just leave him back there, but he may be really good. Depending on that. Jesse Bates, similar, slightly like, again, he's 1 overall less, so he's gonna be a little less. Right there, Adrian Phillips, again, high zone, slightly lower speed. Okay. Amani, we're just gonna go with that because we probably get demonetized saying his last name. Same thing with that defensive tackle from the Eagles, Fletcher. Can't say his last name in videos. They will always get flagged. I don't know why. Crazy, right? Again, solid overall, right? So all these cards are solid. Now I will say, this doesn't feel like the top 10 safeties in the league to me. It does not. But that's what it is, and that's what we're getting here. So let's take a look at our core elites from last year. Base elites. I hate calling them core elites. Interchangeable, whatever you want to call them. Let's see again. We saw a speed nerf on the running back side. Will we see that here on safeties? And I believe we will. And this is free safety and strong safety, right? So our highest rated free safety to start last year, I feel like it was Kevin Byrd. Maybe he's just not up. Justin Simmons, 86 overall last year. Had 84 speed. Justin Simmons this year is 85 overall with 84 speed. The card looks crazy similar, actually. So again, when we're talking about this right here, speed the same, acceleration +1, tackling -3, play rec -2, pursuit -2, man coverage +1, zone the same, hit power +4. Very comparable card. Last year was an 86, this year's an 85. Okay, right. I think the card this year is actually what I would probably say is a bit better overall, slightly, an 86 too, right? So you'll see him out there for sure. For sure. People will use, this is more of the, I will just leave him, you know, we're not going to user him, right? Even though he's 6'2". Even though he's 6'2", right? An omission right here. Teron Matthew, Uda Baker, Jamal Adams. I know that I feel like they're always up there, but you got Derwin, you got Poyer. Derwin last year at 82 overall, had 84 speed, right? 84 overall, 82 speed. 85 overall, 84 speed. So he went up 3 overall, same speed, same acceleration. Now he's getting +5 tackling. Okay. +3 play rec. +5 pursuit. 6 man coverage, 9 zone coverage, and 3 hit power. So again, I don't really care about like, oh, the overall and is the same speed. That's actually fine. 85 overall, 84 speed is probably perfectly fine. And it's just a much better card too. Much better card. We're talking, you know, coverage stats of 6, 9, more hit power, all that. This is totally fine. I don't have a problem with it so much. Like, I know that there's some names that I probably would have expected in here, but I'm not going to get so caught up in, oh, my favorite player didn't get an 84, he's an 83, because that card is unusable by the time you see this video. Legitimately, right? There's going to be other cards out there. We're going to have team builders, right? Those cards are probably going to be 85, 86 overall. So you're going to be using those cards instead of these anyway for the most part. So I wouldn't overly worry about that. All you really want to care about is like, what is their speed based on their overall? Because that really determines a lot going forward. Again, they're safeties. We're probably going to use other people. The crop of current safeties in the NFL isn't outstanding. They don't ring the name recognition of safeties in the past. So it is what it is. I'm okay with this. Again, no power up symbol on these cards. Did they mess up again? They didn't mess up again. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.